Mating on campus facilities.
Felicity Bellbottom speaking for you, the students, in every sense, on campus radio. Comforting dream or confusing nightmare? Find out after this.
Is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you.
Lots of students struggle to get enough sleep. That's why Campus Radio's very own Maggie Watmore has been trying out the latest techniques to fit some much-needed rest into a busy schedule. That's right, I've been trying out power napping, the day's craze sweeping through campus like that fungus in the showers. For those of you that don't know, power napping, or turbo kipping, is a practice that allows you to sleep on the spot, grabbing some valuable rest time between classes. I think I almost did it for a moment, but then I realised I was 45 minutes late for a lecture. But no, yeah, I actually feel really well rested.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Frequently asked questions. I believe that smell is you.
Now, the story of an arts college with no paint in sight. Hugh.
Yes, the students at Fitzpocket Academy were has shifted, and so too has the earth beneath the feet of their expectations. I was lucky enough to speak to one student.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but it's all right. I'll just take the class next year.
A brave face on an even braver student. This is just another story of student funding crushing the hopes and indeed dreams of some fine art students. All they wanted was some paint. But for now, the funding has dried up, and with it, the oil paint well.
Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Assistant needed in library. Announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
Hi, I'm Ricky Hawthorne. I don't remember being a student, but I'm sure it happened. People ask me all the time, Ricky, what would you eat if you were a student? And I say, anything from the Crumley student range. It's cheap, it's inexpensive, and above all else, it's affordable. Just like Mama used to make.
It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Janitor required in bathroom. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat.
Riverpoint County Professor Hercules Cheesewater recently came under fire after publishing work they found on the bus. The professor has now responded to the allegations, saying, "Inspiration can come from the strangest of places." So true, Professor. In fact, I find all my coursework on public transport, proofread and ready to hand in.
Assistant needed in library. Janitor required in bathroom. Your body is a temple. We're approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. Year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? year is now over.
I hope you've taken your medication because it's time for the Harrison Wolf Show here on 2 Point Radio. And it's gonna be a wild ride. It's me, Harrison Wolf, the voice of freedom screaming into a thankless night. It's gonna be a huge show today, so I'm gonna eat a big old sandwich. Let's power up and power on.
Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Janitor required in bathroom. Assistant to the library. Thank you.
Did you see that Bungle launched another rocket into space the other day? I'm sure they'll tell you that it's important work. But what I want to know is, why don't they try something a little funkier? I mean, how many times do we have to do the same old bunch of astronaut things? Why not send up a load of sandwiches? Or a robot? Or that angry badger that lives in my garden? Because it doesn't fit with their agenda. That's why. I've forgotten what this segment was going to be about. Do you ever just forget what you were going to say? Thoughts are like frogs, and sometimes they just hop away. But they know what they're doing. If I still knew, we'd never have had this moment. It feels right. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Here's a song. At Milkmaid, we use real dairy-style ingredients in our milkshakes for a level of consistency that just isn't natural. Meaning that every glass of Milkmaid is eerily similar to the last. Milkmaid. Now that's good milk. Not technically milk.
I'll clean his out today. I'll clean his out. These supposed to be used because it's all good. And it's hard to absolutely right. You can't sit there and let the shit stick. You don't clean this shit. I just know you clean it and you dump a bunch of motherfucking kitty litter and they should be slapped down. It's like, you do not do the bad. No, I'm just saying. You gotta learn how to do it. That's how I do the blind that's when you do it first. I haven't put litter in here. Litter box. Because I've been taking it home. It's a lot in there. Like it's piled up.
Harrison Wells bringing you unfiltered content on 2 Point Radio. I don't have an editor on my show. Why? Because editors can change what you say. They can make me say, hey everyone, come to my house and take my petunias. But I'd never say that outside of this specific example. It's gotta be natural, man. Give me juice with the pulp in. Give me cheese with the wax on. This is Radio Au Natural. It's al fresco. It's al dente. Oh yeah. I was watching some of that cheesy Gubbins show the other day. You know, the cheesy Goblins? Man, was I confused. What's their deal? Do they grow the Gubbins? Are they trying to find them or mine them or something? I tell you, kids must be pretty smart these days to follow such a complex show. Tip of the hat to any kids listening along.
The music they play is relaxing. Like, damn, I could fall asleep just listening to it. It's just so, it's like brain therapeutic. Instead of just, you're just, motherfucker, sometimes
Does it overstimulate the brain enough?
it don't. It's like, nigga, it's just too much. And it's like, I need this.
Yeah.
But sometimes I need that too. I need an adrenaline. But sometimes I feel like, dude, I need something to solve my brain. Because all this explosions and fightings, I'm like, I need some type of peace in my head. Shit, that coffee warming me. It's almost Christmas time in the city. Halloween's gonna be going so fucking fast. That's why I looked at those masks and I was just like, I want one, but I'm like, dude, I'm not even gonna go outside. I mean, I have
Yeah.
well, I did post that video.
Oh, you did?
It's like a minute. I could have ended there, but I was just. And I just picked any song because the other clips you said, they had pictures of different songs you could barely even hit it. So I put my own song. Or, I don't know if it was a good one, but. For real? That's weird.
Some expressions are more than a little strange, like getting up on the wrong side of the bed.
Oh, it's on there.
What are you talking about? If you're having a lousy day, there's
Yeah,
no need
it's
to
on.
vilify half of your mattress, my man. Jeez, just
I
have
didn't
a
already
Lego
got
or
83
something.
views on.
There's enough negativity in the world.
You got 5 new subscribers. Dude, they be blocking yo. They only want you to see certain shit. It's like they won't even show you my content until like. I noticed that you won't see my content until like 2-3 days later. Cause you'll be like, oh, I seen your video, or you'll barely even like it, and I'm like, oh, it barely even showed up on her For You page. Know why? Too? You have to wait. It's a certain time. People will start really liking that shit. Like it's around like 10 or 11. If I post it too early, a lot of people won't get it on their For You page right away. Like I posted that shit at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And people, like on the West Coast, if I post it, like I have to find the algorithm. I have to find the time, like the time that people will actually wake up and hit that TikTok. But on this post, on this side, and if I post it, shit, I could post at 8, 9, 10. It'll get views fast. If I post it too early when everybody's asleep, it's because then nobody's watching TikTok later at night. I mean, there's people watching it, but not as much as people that when they're awake in the daytime. So I can even post like 11, 12 o'clock, I'll get constant views. If I post over 2, 3 o'clock, I'll get somebody. It won't be that much. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's like people are working or whatever. I've been trying to find the algorithm point. That's why I've been posting real time, and then they say post at least 2 to 3 times a day, and I'm like, that's what
Yeah.
it is. But you know what? If you do that, it's true because
It's the end of today's
I
show.
noticed.
But
if
don't
you
worry,
get at
every
least
ending
one
is the
subscriber
opportunity for you
off
to,
those
you
posts, you're
know,
doing
go and
good.
do something else.
If you
When
ain't
life
getting no
flushes the toilet,
followers
it starts showing a
on
cool
none of your
movie at
posts
that
and you're just
theater
getting
downtown.
likes, that's not a good
So
source.
have a good
But
one, my
you're
friends.
getting likes.
See you next time.
But you're still not getting paid. But when you start getting paid, your videos, they start paying for every time somebody looks at your video. Once you start getting paid. Like I said, it's my 3rd fucking TikTok. That's why I try to post things that what I would do in trouble.
Yeah. That's
Cause
like you do.
I used to have some extreme ass videos, like, and then I would get in trouble because I posted. And they would notice because the video would go viral as fuck.
Yeah.
The video would go viral,
Like
and they would be,
Blueface
yeah, and then they would look at it. That Blueface one, they straight garbage that whole fucking video, dude. I was like, I knew as soon as I had this thing, I was like, gosh, my TikTok about to blow up. And as soon as they saw that shit, they put a flag on that bitch and stopped it. Somebody has a perfect look on it. Somebody's bringing this shit to me and make sure it's not fucking good to me.
I know. You be trying.
Really realizing this shit at the age I am. I should have realized it a long time ago. You walk around saying, "You curse me, you curse me."
Yeah.
My sister says it all the time. I never walking around saying, "Oh, I'm cursed. Oh, somebody put witchcraft on me." I never believe it.
Yeah.
Until I started seeing nobody talking to each other. Nobody helping each other. Everybody on drugs. Me and motherfucking child, really, like, just because I got a spot, you guys trying to help Jerry, Maisha, J-Dog, Josh. They're all trying to come straight out there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, I ain't got it like that, bro. If I had a big ass 4-bedroom house and it was me and Dolores, yeah, I'll invite you, and guess what I'll do? I'll be charged, you know, we make money off of that. That motherfucking coffee got me.
Got you going on. I noticed you're walking around back and forth.
I almost fucked around and cleaned me some shit. I was like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. required in bathroom.
You said?
The kid that Dr.
Oh.
It's shrinking.
It's cause if you keep opening the fucking oven, that shit'll go flat.
No, she took it out.
Because when it's rising. Oh.
She took it out. She made it with the cake mix, soda, and mayo.
Oh my god.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
This is Campus Radio, the radio station by students, for students, with students, and so on. We've got a fantastic show coming up for you today. Some of you might not like it, but that's really on you. Quality grassroots radio coming right up.
Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Feels like every day we're talking about Jasmine Odyssey. Some of you must think I actually really like her approachable brand of toe-tapping pop music. Good one, guys. Though, I must say, she actually has a really interesting record from the early days of her career that went by the name of Dung Beetle Jamboree. Sure, you've probably never heard of it, but it's worth your time if you're willing to find the rare and badly produced demos online. It's raw, it's unconventional, and I think criminally underrated.
Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Janitor required in bathroom.
It's time for a book review. Here's Maggie on a recently released biography of Jasmine Odyssey. Ha, this should be good.
This week, I've been reading Jasmine My Odyssey by Jasmine Odyssey. It's just amazing. For those of us that feel like we've known who she is for, well, ages, really. Just to hear all about what that's like from her and those talented ghostwriters.
No!
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
What you doing? Hello, watching The Matrix?
Oh no!
What the
I
fuck?
I'm watching TikTok.
Yeah, she like that.
I know. It's like I don't like getting on TikTok.
On Penguin, and then he hits TikTok and he's showing him on TikTok. That's how her son got set up. That's how Penguin caught his ass.
Yeah.
Because he was on TikTok. He was talking shit, and Penguin saw the TikTok, and he went and got his ass.
New to the Crummy Student range. Fish in a box. We at Crumley have been serving fish to 2 Point County for over 10 years. It's a proud tradition, and now it's a tradition in a box. Easy to cook. Wow. Tasty to eat. Wow. You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely in a box. Just like Mama used to make.
Showering is technically but not socially optional. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
I love meat, and I love wizards. But does that mean that I love the video game franchise Meat Wizard? Not necessarily. There's just something so complex about modern games, and it doesn't sit right with me. They just can't compare to the charm and focus of vintage games like CJ Spotter, the fire-breathing otter, where you only had two actions, jump and sneeze. For me, it's still the pinnacle of sneezing in games.
bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Welcome to the show. I'm Richard E. Hawthorne, and you join me today for 2 Point Radio's Election Day special. We'll be talking all things mayoral as 2 Point County approaches another important day in its history, and indeed, its future. Get in touch to tell us what you're thinking and how you're feeling. Who will be the next mayor of 2 Point County? You decide.
Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
We're back. Today's election sees incumbent Mayor Tabitha Winsock take on all challenges. One such foe is Gumbo McNally. Yes, the cousin of Jumbo CEO, Jumbo McNally. Ms. Winsock has held a steady, some say tedious lead in the polls over Mr. McNally. But what effect, if any, will... If you missed it, Mr. McNally finished a rousing 12-minute display with a story of how he once took a modest pile of change from his father and turned it into an impressive lunchtime spread featuring sandwiches, crisps, and sausage rolls. Oh, now that is impressive.
Janitor required in bathroom. needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Janitor required in bathroom.
This from Michelle in Smogley. I spoke to Mayor Windsock after a Q&A once and told her that I'd written her a letter. She said that she remembered reading it, but I'd never sent it to her. So what? Did she break into my house? Or is she, like, telepathic, but just with post? What a lovely anecdote, Michelle. And aren't we lucky to have a mayor that's willing to go above, as well as beyond?
The timetable is not written in stone. Still, we're not changing it. Students should check in before trying to learn. Janitor required in bathroom.
Hi, I'm Ricky Hawthorne. I don't remember being a student, but I'm sure it happened. People ask me all the time, Ricky, what would you eat if you were a student? And I say, anything from the Crumley student range. It's cheap, it's inexpensive, and above all else, it's affordable. Just like Mama used to make.
Doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities. Assistant to the library. Thank you. Administrator. I'll add them to the pile.
It's election day here in 2 Point County. Who else remembers the year they tried to hold the election through a bungle-made phone application? It's amazing to think that we'll never know whether the app didn't work or if no one voted that year. That's the mysterious wonder of pioneering technology. Anyway, here's hoping that this year we'll get some votes in.
you don't like the staff room, try getting back to work. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Students are reminded that the rain isn't my fault. Thank you.
Here's a word from Jeffrey in Blyton. I, for one, think things have been all right, but you know, could they have been better? I think I speak for everyone when I say, yes, maybe they could have. Well, thanks for your time, Jeffrey. Wise words.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Despite the rumours, the campus grounds are not a toilet. Janitor required in
witching hour is almost here, and this journalist's heart is positively beating with legislative excitement. But while we wait for the final count, I'll leave you with this. I spoke to my neighbour last weekend, and he informed me that he never decides his vote until he's in the booth, giving that fateful cross to whichever candidate has the funnier name. Just goes to show we're all a bit of method and all a bit of madness.
Frequently asked questions. Yes, your leather jacket does look nice. Janitor required in bathroom. It doesn't matter how desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
The votes are in, and we're hearing that it's a landslide victory for Mayor Tabitha Windsock. Some people are bound to be pleased, while others must be feeling something else entirely. What we do know is that democracy has triumphed, meaning that, yet again, the people of 2 Point County will be getting what they asked for. We've made our bed, and now it's time to sleep in it. Good night.
bathroom. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Your body is a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Janitor required in bathroom. Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet. Janitor required in bathroom. bathroom.
It's the Harrison Wolf Show, baby. All right. This is Harrison Wolf bringing you the Harrison Wolf Power Hour. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about colleges lately. Lots of study here, learn so-and-so, qualification this and qualification that. But let me tell you something they don't want you to know. It's a scam. All of it.
Students are reminded that the rain isn't my fault. Thank you. The yearly results are in. Wow, didn't we do well? Summer break would be a convenient time for construction. The academic year is over. Students must vacate the campus.
We've all been quizzed at school, but what really happens during a test? You get a question, you write down your answer, And then some bozo tells you that you're wrong. But who's to say they're right? What's so great about their answers? If we've all got the same answers, then what's the point of there being so many of us, huh? I tell you, it's a crime that they make kids take their tests. Not a real criminal kind of crime, of course, but it's majorly uncool. And that's the kind of crime.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. Your body's a temple, and you wouldn't fill a temple with crisps. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
I shouldn't have to tell you, but if Jumbo McNally's getting involved in something, you know it's bad. Jumbo University? Ha, what a racket. You can teach Mr. McNally a lesson by signing my petition to have him fired into space.
Has opened a new building. Good for us. Announcement. Health Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that. Library requesting assistant.
Beaver from Bungle. The small car that makes the little things feel bigger than they are. It's a perspective thing.
Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. Students eating rubbish are reminded that you are what you eat. Showering is technically but not socially optional.
You ever thought about why they're so keen to teach us to read? Think about it. So we can read what they write. Well, it makes so much sense when you think about it. It's just another way for them to control us. That's why I only trust the Daily Disorder for my news. They take the regular news and turn every word into an anagram, breaking down the code. You can't understand a thing. It's perfect.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Assistant to the library. Thank you.
You think I got into radio because of some fancy piece of paper? No, sir. Radio is pure jazz, man. It's alive and unpredictable. You can't just learn it. Sure, you could pay some big shot to tell you which buttons to press and when, and that's fine. But that's not radio. Not really. Here's another previously scheduled song that I didn't choose.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Students are reminded to make requests, not demands. Janitor required for groundskeeping. Thank you. announcement. Healthy body, healthy mind. I came up with that.
Here's a question from Kevin in Flottering. Hey Harrison, what was your favorite project in school? Well, it's a good question, and you gotta remember, just because education is a scam doesn't mean all those teachers are bad people. So, to answer your question, I used to like making the little volcano. It's pretty trippy to learn that volcanoes are full of vinegar, right? But how do we collect it safely? I don't know. But that's what they ought to be teaching us, man.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Janitor required in... Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
I never went to college. At least, I don't remember going to college. Anyway, I turned out just fine. Join me at the same time tomorrow, when the day sun goes bye-bye and the spooky white beach ball casts down its dark favor on us all. Good night.
Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Janitor required in bathroom. Students in the science lab should stand back at all times.
This is Felicity Bellbottoms, and you're listening to Campus Radio, where we do all the work for none of the pay. We've got a great show for you, but first, here's some music.
required in bathroom. Library requesting assistant.
As a student, it can be hard to find time for, well, everything. Here's Maggie with a tip for getting things done. Multitasking is great. I don't know what I'd do without it. Sometimes I'm there, writing an essay while listening to a recorded lecture and covering an event for campus radio, and it just dawns on me, if multitasking wasn't so great, this would all be a bit much. Thanks, multitasking.
Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. In bathroom.
And now, the story of a teaching hospital and some missing bones.
Here at the teaching hospital in Mitten, students look forward to a long and healthy life in medicine. But while they were sleeping, with visions of crutches and pharmaceutical machinery in their heads, their teaching skeletons went missing. They've tried making their own skeletons out of wire, toothpicks, and toilet paper, but sadly, they're 39 bones short and don't know what they're missing. For now, their education and the future of healthcare in our county is looking boneless and a little limp. Fliss, back to you.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely. Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Crunch. Get some gubbiny grub in your gob with cheesy gubbins. The essence of cheese.
Cheesy gubbins.
Janitor required in bathroom. Janitor needed to unblock toilets.